How we doing? 886, how are you doing, brother? The mighty NFT cat. Well, why don't we replace mighty by autistic? I feel very comfortable with that. Anyways, oh, glad you're doing okay. Glad you're doing okay. Give me just like a second or two. So what are we thinking, folks? The autistic NFT cat. Hell. I mean, what the fuck was that? So I'm not quite sure what happened there, other than quite literally my microphone got cut off, and equally it said I had no there was no access to the fucking webcam. So I'm sorry for anyone like tuning in. I'm not even sure like how many people are tuning in to begin with, because it's kind of bugging, it seems. Not too many. I'm sorry to like that, but like it is what it is. I think at the very least I did my best, just like keeping you guys like updated there, right? And like probably like the worst possible way, but anyways, like we're here. Yeah, it is what it is, folks. How are we doing? Let's see, let's just get this stuff sorted a little bit. Even had to restart my computer for this one. This did not make any sense to me at all. At all. At all. So anyways, let's go through the markets. Also, folks, let me know if there's anything you would like me to have a look at, whether it's DGOTS, Matlas, Klenosaurs, Rogues, Hex, whatever. If there's anything I am not aware of, I'm keen to. I'm not clean, but I'm keen to learn. Keen to learn on the artistic depths of like the Solana ecosystem, right? Like there we go. Yeah. So, anyways, like I got the whitelist for Orbis. Does anyone have like anything to say on like the Orbis situation, right? Because they basically, I think like they came in with like quite the bang, I'm not gonna lie. I've been absolutely loving them ever since. I have not seen like too much of a response from the rest of like the NFT sphere, if you will. Nouns NFT collection floor price drops from 150 Ethereum to 0.5. The Nouns NFT collection floor. I mean, that's not too bad. Anyone who thinks they're having like a hard time with Nouns right now should just like I mean, this is pretty much like easy mode compared to like having like a DGOT at 2000 Solana, right? The Nouns NFT collection floor price has fallen from 150 ETH to 0.5 ETH. Discussions attribute to the decline of DAO governance issues, including 56% of holders draining the treasury and infinite supply from daily minting. I mean, so I thought that Ethereum was basically doing a-okay with their NFTs, folks. Like, what am I missing? Like, I'm seeing like so many ETH maxis shitting on Solana. I'm kind of confused. How is this possible? Because like I thought Ethereum NFTs were doing amazing. But it sounds like the Ethereum maxis were making, right? How does this work? Like, so you mean that it's not only Solana which is having a hard time? How's that possible? I thought like Ethereum was like the good chain. I guess we go to OpenSea right now. Yo, Jim, how are you doing? Cereal's good to have you. Thank you guys for tuning in. Like, it's really amazing to like start like seeing like the same kind of faces. I mean, I thought that Ethereum still had higher gas prices than Solana, though. Isn't that true? Where do we see the chart though? I'll tell you guys this much though. You were joking around on, I guess. What's the alpha? I mean, like, if you're asking me what the alpha is, right? Like, just like NFTs, are you kidding me? Look at DGOTS. Like, this looks as good as it's gonna be in my book, right? You have everyone and their mom yapping on. I mean, like, they're just like, they're doom maxing, folks. But probably, if I were to guess, like everything is really primed to, or at least like that's what I believe, right? I think we're definitely like closer to a bottom than a top, if that makes sense. For sure. The alpha is one thing though. Like I would definitely say that the alpha is Orbis is like a big one to keep an eye on. I'm actually like quite stoked about like the guests we had, like the guests we had like on in like the best while, right? We've had rogues, we've had hacks, we've had devils, medievals, Solana strays, we've had on Soul Quicks. I'm in touch with like some amazing names as well. Primates will be on shortly. Okay Bears is gonna be on shortly. I'm in touch with Solana Monkey Business SMB. Actually, the guy from Orbis is gonna be on himself. And maybe we're gonna have like an extra stream with candy apple. It's like a big question mark, but like honestly, folks, like it's getting busy, right? Like plus like these streams are actually just really taken off. It's kind of insane to me, the interest being generated. I mean, like with Devils the yesterday, we had literally like what, like 580 people on like after 2 hours. That's just nuts, right? Like how can we say like we're dead if we're pulling those kind of numbers? That must mean that there's a ton of people interested, right? For better or worse. Or they're just doom maxing. But I think like NFTs are in like an interesting spot right now. Again, the guy from Gains, same guy from GOTM Labs, which is Orbis. I'll have them on in the coming while. Guys is okay from OK Bears. I reckon I'm gonna have on soon. Yeah. So, anyways, I think like that's for now. That's kind of it, right? I think like the NFTs are like quite interesting. You have like basically Magic Eden. Let's see what they're crying about these days. The Solana community is resilient. I mean, like, I'm quite sure there's how do I import? I mean, like, the Solana NFT is mad. It seems. Let's see. Many of you guys just told me to stake me tokens in wallet. Now shutting down. Can't even see my tokens. And how will I get those? You didn't tell. Bro, y'all shut stuff down and my ordinals got yanked. Thanks. What changed? Blah blah blah. Solana communities about the fuck you Magic Eden and fuck you Dicey vibes. If they filled the first product, I wouldn't be. Orbis needs to have lucky buys and you will go there. I mean, like, Jim Jammer, you gotta chill a bit, dude. Like, why not just be happy that we actually have a NFT which is just not extraction orientated right here, right now. I mean, how can these guys like perfect time for perfect time for Orbis to step in. I hope they keep solid project. Yeah. I'll tell you guys this much though. Like again, like I've been on a call with the guy, right? And oh my god, just die already, bro. You fucked up half of the community. Thank God I never trust you. I think so far, like the guy is they seem to be genuine in what they're trying to achieve. Right? I basically had like 30 to 40 minute call with the guy, and he elaborated on a bunch of things, and to be honest with you guys, I don't have anything bad to say about them. And I do agree though, right? They need to prove themselves in time. themselves in time. But that's part with like any player. I'll tell you like one thing though, right? I think anyone and their mom, Jimmer, yeah, I would say so. So as far as I'm concerned, they're tied to these folks. They actually have been like a staking infrastructure provider, etc., etc. GOTM Labs and Gains NFT, and like basically they offer a whole bunch of like infrastructural solutions, I believe. So when I was talking to the guy, yeah, GOTM staking is a point. Cyril's is saying. When I talked to the guy, I kind of thought to myself, like, okay, like you guys actually have like a really good background in order to just like start doing this. Like, they also, I mean, like, I'm not gonna lie, I shield myself like a whole bunch. And like the guy is also like, okay, chat, I kind of feel I needed to say that. I need to say this, right? I'm down for business. Right? I'm just gonna say it like it is. Cat gotta eat. Right? So I told them like, hey, I believe OpenSea will step into Sol NFTs as well. Yeah, I think so too. Like they might actually have like the what's it called? The infrastructure in play already, because like I believe they do have Solana tokens already, right? But anyways, I'm just like very upfront, folks. Like anyone who wants to partner up with me, send me a DM. We're having good numbers on this channel, even though that right here right now is not like the most busy time. Like not even like what 24 hours ago we had like 580 people in. But anyways, I was talking to the guy from Orbis, and I basically told him this as well. Nobody likes OpenSea. Yeah, I mean, like, I get you. The guy was like, well, you know what? We're not there yet at all. We actually prefer to just like grow really slowly, right? Like they're just like having their open beta right here, right now. And they're basically what they're doing is to collect all the data and make the improvements as they go. And they don't want to grow too hard too fast, because like they want to improve upon the product. And he did say to me like, well, but as a token of a thank you, I'm sending you like an NFT and it's for free. And I was like, well, just guys, like I have nothing to hide here, right? Like it gets really sketchy when one would like accept payments or not disclose things or whatever. I told them like, hey, like, is there anything like, what do you expect from this? Because like I kind of want to have like, well, how do you say it? Realistic expectations, like from both sides. And if there are like any expectations on the one side, I prefer not to take like any funds. And he was like, nope, I don't need anything from you. I just appreciate the fact that you brought us up. And like it was a big stream, so thank you. So I don't know. To me, it sounded like the guy is quite genuine, right? And I mean, like at the end of the day, like, folks, I will always like talk shit, and if I believe like anyone deserves it, right? It's a free for all. Let's just call it like it is, right? So yeah, I prefer Blur for ETH NFTs. They might step into Sol NFTs too. I'll tell you guys one thing, right? Like the market is right there for the taking, because I'll tell you one, like, I don't think these bastards are having like the best time of their lives right now. I actually made like a video on YouTube, and the one thing I like the most with like these kind of videos is just to like design the thumbnail. It's just like an extra layer of retardation I really enjoy in life. Let me show you guys. Fuck, where's it? Here we go. Hawk has been doing a bunch of ETH last 2 weeks, but I'm a baby. ME is the biggest loser in this scenario. All the other platforms stand to gain way more. Yeah, chat, I'm just gonna say it like this. I just kind of feel like whoever's making the decisions on Magic Eden, right? Wherever one should be going left, they'll be going right, and vice versa. Like pretty much like every fucking day of the week. Tell me what to do. Been on OpenSea. Who has the rope? Oh, there you go. There you go, Hawk. Jim Jimmer, the voting on ME is non-binding. I don't know if they're actually implementing anything that passed. Yeah, I mean, like, honestly, like, I'm just gonna say it like it is, chat. Like, I kind of feel... Let's just have the discussion. Like, is there kind of a need to have, like, a minimum IQ of 80? Whoever is, like, making decisions at Magic Eden, right? I mean... Quite literally, right? What I believe is happening. Right? Karan, how are you doing, brother? They cannot just like do anything which relates well with their target audience, right? Like, am I smoking crack, or like is quite literally like I'm not reading like any good comments these days? And I'll tell you like the one thing though, like the thing I find like most retarded, to where I'm like, I've never seen this in my life. Like, why would you do this? Why would you inflate the number by like an extra decimal? Smoking crack indeed. I mean, Jim Jammer, nobody likes what ME is doing, so begs the question, why? Is it only greed? You know what? Like, it could very well be that they have investors who basically ask them to, or like oblige them to like do whatever's necessary in order to be like profitable, right? I do think that right here, right now, the Gamblefy is way more profitable than the NFT business, right? Like, I mean, like, let's just call it like it is. I don't think they're doing anything to expand upon like the NFT space. I don't think they're doing like anything in order to build this space, right? I mean, like, chat, isn't this like one of the most retarded things we've seen literally generally speaking though, Jim Jammer, like gambling sites are doing really well. Like but yeah, I mean, just imagine, right? Like, what would happen if? Well, I mean, like, I've drawn something like this for like the longest time right now. Let's say, right, something like this would happen, and we actually would be around these levels. Do you think people would have forgotten by then? Because you know what? I think they will. Once people start making money and people are euphoric, etc., etc., I think it's gonna. I don't think people will remain pessimistic there. Now, I think they should. Right? I think they should. But yeah, it is what it is. Soul Pump for NFTs is Magic Eden. Soul Pump was Soul Pump? Ah, yeah, there you go. Yeah, Hawk, like sometimes it just the chat is doesn't work always. For whatever reason. Like the chat works in mysterious ways. It's a gambling site. Oh, there we go. What are we thinking of medievals right here, right now, right? Because I think with their with the primevals being I don't think there's like any. No, you cannot attach any pics, Hawk. I don't think we have like any clarity yet on when the primevals is gonna mint. But like equally, like it's gonna be interesting, right? Because I think now actually more people have the time to actually like get their medievals and train those motherfuckers. Medievals will pop after burn. That's what comes to your mind. That's good, I guess. I don't know what I was gonna attach. They voted for Saturday or Monday on Discord. Yeah. What are we feeling? I think like Monday might just like make so much more sense, right? Like on the other hand, though, that's where like the time zone will like affect like many more people, right? Like whether you're located in Asia, Europe, or American time. Yeah, sadly, I voted Monday as well for the mint. I mean, like especially during like Easter, right? Easter. I do kind of feel that with many families being away, etc., etc. You might as well just like do it, like postpone it with a week. But yeah, I mean, like, interesting times. What did you guys think of the interview yesterday? Families suck. Well, there you go, Og. Mm, Serious, what do you mean by they did bite this AM? As in, what did they bite on? I mean, steady fucking floor price, not gonna lie. Yeah, interesting, right? Like, I wonder what the next coming well is gonna look like. I think, like, I think it's gonna be like, actually, I have no fucking clue. I have no clue what's gonna happen. Like, from like a technical point of view, though. Well, from like this point of view, right? That's boom, 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 boom. There we go. I think like this shit looks pretty good. Actually, like really good. I equally think that if this is just going to be a deviation, we're going to be fucked. But I don't think it's going to be. I don't know, man. Like, I do kind of feel that, like, at these levels, right? We kind of did broke out, and like right now we're just like consolidating. I don't see like a whole lot of people just like selling here. I don't. So yeah, I mean, like, again, like I'm in touch with like some pretty amazing projects. I've been in touch with Jim Jammer from SMB. I hope to get those guys on sometime soon. I am okay bears, primates, gains, and GOTM. Wait. These guys are like, what about Klanosaurs? Yeah, I mean, like, So I'm gonna be real here. Claynosaurus is not my cup of tea. Not because I don't think they're a good project. It's just not my art style. Right? I don't like to speculate on how IP is going to take over the internet. But I do think like they're gonna be, they might be actually like number one in the running for like the blue chip Solana project, right? When you're talking about like Claynosaurus, like I do think they have like all the potential really. But then again, like I've been hearing about like their potential for like the longest fucking time. Right? And I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I hope they're gonna do like extremely well though. Because you know what? Like if they're gonna do extremely well, I think we're all gonna do extremely well. They might do better than the rest of the market. But I'll tell you one thing I don't really like, right? Like I actually like more things. I'm not the biggest fan of the art, but like that's subjective, right? Either you fuck with it or you don't, and I don't. I think like they're really good like projects, if that makes sense, right? So don't like the art, I do like the project. From like a fundamentals point of view, or like more so like a technical point of view, the only thing I kind of dislike is their volume. Just being honest, like MATLabs has what, like 15x the volume. SMB has 7x the volume, 6x the volume. DGOTS has like 3x the volume, or like a little more than that. And when you're looking at the market cap, like they're really high, right? So you know what? Just like generally speaking, just let's just call a spade a spade. Like if I'm going to just buy something, I rather would not be locked with regards to the liquidity, right? So having said that, I would rather, I mean, like I have no fucking clue on what to think on MATLabs, not gonna lie, right here, right now. I like the project a lot, but like I don't know how long this would take in order to play out. Like guys, I'm just gonna call it like it is. I'm really happy with the gods right here, right now. But again, this is me being subjective, right? I prefer DGOTS over other ones. Doesn't mean that DGOTS is necessarily gonna win the race, if you will, but they very much might. They very much might. I think like we're quite literally just one Frank tweet away from just like instantly teleporting to 30 Solana. Now, don't get me wrong. My boy got himself a haircut and has been like yapping on Claude. So I'm not quite sure what to make of that, but I'm quite sure that the guy will never... Love Yo was a sick run. I mean, I don't think Frank will be listening, but like if he were listening, I would like tell him like, hey, like if you really love us, let's get to work, baby. Right? Let's get started. But like, you know what? Like, it's all about like the fucking quality of life enhancers, AI bots, meme coins. Oh, chat. Like, is it too much to ask to just like start yapping on like the fucking art? Tell us how cool this looks. Come on, Frank. Do it. So yeah, I mean, like, has Bro moved on fully already? I think so. But you know, like, there's another guy, right, who will not leave you guys hanging while like the sentiment is down. This guy, right? So I think, like, let's put it like this way, right? Do you know who was in charge with Pokemon during like the Pokemon cards craze, etc., etc.? You probably don't, and you probably don't care, right? That's kind of how I feel about DGOTS. I think like this history is like quite amazing. Actually, I made like you might like this, guys. Like, seriously. Oh fuck! I actually like forgot to show something. Fuck it. I'll show it later. But I actually made like a video, which I'm not gonna release just yet. Like, I'm gonna keep it like in my back pocket, so whenever I'm having like a hard time like getting the videos out, I always got a ace up my sleeve. But anyways, I made like a video on like the state of DGOTS in the post Frank era. I mean, there you go. What can you say? I mean, like, this is like probably one of my favorite things of like the things what I do is just like making like these autistic tier thumbnails. I'm not gonna lie. One of my favorite things to do, folks. There we go. So yeah, I mean, like, dude, like, I think like this is just like awesome fucking profile art, really. True, Templar Cat. Templar Cat indeed. Still a grill Lamau. I think Frank doesn't want to handle what he thinks is dead. I mean, could be. I don't know. I'll tell you one thing though, like, chat, like, just being real, DGOT's already been through all of like what you're seeing with Armani right here, right now, right? DGOT's has already been through that, and like they're quite like active as a community, if not the most active community in on Salon NFTs, right? So I think it's gonna be like really hard to. How would basically DGOT's like, they already capitulated. They already went through like the stages of anger, etc., etc. Why? What could basically hold them back right here, right now, right? I mean, like with Mad Lads, I mean, who knows what's gonna happen? I mean, like that's just the truth, right? It can basically both go both ways. But with DGOTs, like you've had like a lot more accumulation in my book. Right? Like if you're looking at the DGOTs chart, for example. Jeez. Just look at this chart and then look at the DGOS chart. I mean, I think we are absolutely right on the cusp for like a disbelief rally. Just being honest with you guys. That's my opinion. Definitely no advice. I'm a slightly autistic guy calling himself the NFT cat. Like you don't want to be like taking any financial advice from that. But then again, do you think people are euphoric? Right? Probably not. I don't think so. Complacency? Nope. Anxiety? Nope. Denial? I mean, like just being real, like I've seen like quite some denial from Mad Lads holders before the drop. Just being real, right? Like, oh, we don't care about price action, yada yada yada, and now all of a sudden they do care. And again, I like Mad Lads. Panic. Definitely not with the capitulation. I mean, like we've been there. Anger, like there was like a moment in time where like a lot of people were just like focused on, oh, fucking Frank is like a spawn of the devil himself, right? I think like we're kind of in depression, and I mean like a whole lot in, right? So I think like this is it, really. I think like with so much like bearish news, I don't think it's gonna take like a whole lot for people just to start like having fun again. And I think like this shit is right for the taking, to be honest with you guys. Yeah, I mean, like, Karan, to your point, one push and goal, and true. But we also, I mean, like, we already broke out, right? Like, so unless if this is gonna be a fake out to where we're gonna see like something like this, I think like that would be like interesting. But like other than that, I kind of feel like something like this, really. What a time to be alive, folks. I think it's gonna be violent, really. And like the thing, like if you're checking out this structure, right, and you're comparing it to MATLABs, and again, I like MATLABs. I think I made like a video on like just the NFT art, and I gave Matt last A tier art, right? That kind of looks like capitulation to me. But capitulation might be something like this, right? I don't know. Conspiracy, ME on D got sees one guy trying to sell a grill and 4 or 5 ME bolts holding floor. Why would they do that? Because like they're probably like better off if prices would be higher. For their hustle on the packs, I'm not sure. I mean, like anything's possible, right? But like I doubt it. I mean, like that would be like quite the highlight, right? Like just imagine if like news would come out that like they're suppressing prices. That'd be funny. Yeah, I mean, like Rogues is another one, right? Like it's a kind of cool. It's definitely a cool one. Definitely, like a lot more got listed though. Actually, like not that much. So like if you're gonna sweep like 50 NFTs, which is only what, like 4K, they're going to be over double in price. Isn't that like a crazy metric? I mean, like this one is fucking sick. Just imagine creating shit that would show they were trying to corner it all. I don't think that's gonna, like, I don't think they're gonna be like so fucking retarded to just like make them to basically suppress like their own price. I don't think that makes sense though, like cereals, but like I do like the conspiracy theory there. I would definitely like to get my hands on like some of this ones like one day though. Actually, more than anything. I would like to get my hands on like this one. Because like this is one fucking interesting thing that Rogues does, right? And that's that you can basically like collaborate with them on developing like a custom made like one-on-one. I think that's quite cool. That's quite cool. Oh, there you go, Mr. Champ. How are you doing, brother? By the way, chat, just being real here, right? I need your feedback, and I want to be transparent on this. So let me know what you think. If you guys think that it will make me a grifter, I want you to speak your mind, because I don't want to be a grifter, right? If you guys think it's a fair deal, let me know, because I'm kind of like juggling with this, right? So obviously I'm way more active on Twitter than on YouTube, right? Like my following is like a lot bigger on Twitter than on YouTube. So having said that, if I would give people the option to like make a donation, right, without like pushing, right, but like if people want to support the channel, right, without just me appreciating it, not gonna push like anyone or whatever, but just basically like making it an option. And I would basically have like a small little like in the no, I would probably I'm not gonna have like a Patreon. I think like that's kind of beside the point. Like I would like, if you see like my mouse here to the left of this, I just like have like a small little box of text like donations are like appreciated. They're not fuck, I wrote something down actually. Wait, give me a sec. Actually, I can show to you guys. Because you know what? Like, I do kind of want to, like, if people want to support, like, I'm only, like, grateful for that, right? But, like, at the same time, I really don't want to be a grifter in whatever way, shape, or form. So I want to, like, if people want to, I kind of want to, like, give the opportunity to without just, like, being a beggar, because like I don't see any need for that. Let's see. Okay, it's kind of a mock-up, so bear with me. But like if I would change the screen to like something like this, would that be something which would be like off-putting for you guys? And like honestly, like I'm just being real. I'm not asking anyone to donate or whatever, right? That's not my focus at all. My focus is more so like, hey, you can donate on YouTube and like to support the channel. And if people would like to do that in a crypto kind of way, it might make sense to just like make it a possibility. Wait, there we go. So like if like the screen would change to something like this, support the NFT cat, never expected, always appreciated. Is that something off-putting, or like is it something which like you guys wouldn't care? You can like tell it right in my face if it's something you wouldn't like or would like. True. I mean, yeah. Well, what can I say to that? So, like, serials, all jokes aside, you think like that's off-putting? No, no worries, dude. Sure. I mean, like, it's something I'm kind of debating internally. Like, obviously, like, I would love to just like fucking just make this like somewhat like sustainable in the long run, right? Um, and again, like, I'm not like the type of like person to just like start begging in the stream because I think that's retarded. But at the same time, like, if people would like to like um support the stream, then obviously I could like only appreciate that, right? So like, I don't know, like, it's a fine lining, and yeah, just like some internal debates there. But yeah, I mean, like, other than that, let's I'm done with like the emotional kind of things, with the emotional jabroni there, folks. Let's just get like right to it with like the NFT shit again. um Rogue's looking good. I think like this is one of like the best looking one out of ones. I don't think that like 40x the floor price is anything which would make any sense. Not gonna lie, it does look good, right? I think like this one is a way better deal. I also believe like this one is like pretty cool, just to have it like designed by yourself. Okay, boom, on to the next. Fuck it, like, I see like devils here. Let's have a look at devils, because like I'm gonna be like really interested in like what the next coming wall is gonna be like for them, right? They had their mint hype, they've had their launch. John Icorn saying like that 101 is a steal. Dude, wait, I'm gonna call you out. I think it's okay as long as you don't chill it too much. Just be honest and don't ask for too much. Be rich fairly. Yeah, I wouldn't, like, honestly, like, the only thing I would do is just to like have it like the text in the corner, and like there's basically like a link for donations in like the top banner. That's it. I would not beg for money. Like, that's not my MO at all. But dude, wait, John, I kind of feel that that was yours who listed it, wasn't it? Or am I like smoking something here? That's interesting, because like it literally just got pulled off the exchange. I find it hard to believe that the whoever had that would not be listening to this right now, right here, right now. Yeah, I think so. I got pulled on again. So chat, what do we think? Like, what is your average 1 out of 1 worth, right? Like, if you would like have to put it in numbers. Fuck, how do I get rid of this one? Oh, jeez. This one got drawn recently. I actually made like a mock-up what I would develop mine as. Yeah, there's one for 13 Soul. Like I do kind of feel so. I do feel like 13 Soul is definitely like overpriced though. I can just like show you guys, right? So what I would be advocating or like be let's see. This is kind of what I would like to have developed by Rogue, something like this, which I'm not gonna lie, I did like draw quite a lot of inspiration from this one though. But yeah, I mean, like, I'm sure that you all wanted to know, like, my fucking personal backstory with that one. On to the next. Yeah, anyways, rogues can go up or down. There you have it, folks. Let's see. So I do kind of feel, though, that this shit is just like so cheap, and especially versus the US dollar, right? But let's see. Well, let's see hacks, actually. Oh no, actually Solana's trace, because they seem to be like breaking out. They don't seem to be breaking out no more. I mean, like, it's fine. That's one sick monthly candle though, right? Like, you gotta, isn't this just like the most perfect like cup and handle? Same on the weekly. There you go, have your cup of tea, folks. I do think like the weekly is kind of ugly though. Wait. No, that's what it is. Let's see. Utes. I mean, let's just say it like it is. Utes. We gotta start doing something here, though. This is definitely where they should like start going up, in my opinion. But if they do, boy oh boy. Yeah, enjoy the Crown. Have a good one. Let's see. I mean, like interesting times in NFT land. You guys want to see some of my I have like a few NFT brands I bought like a little bit ago. And those are some, in my opinion, some of like the biggest fucking retards in the space. Clear collectibles. Oh no, of course not. Wait, clear collectibles. There we go. I've never seen like a single founder make like this many excuses on why he never fucking did anything. This is such a shame, man, because like this was actually like quite good IP in my book. And this guy just never, ever, ever showed up to work. That's you I'm talking about, TH. Man. And it kind of does suck, right? Like, because I do kind of feel that the art does look cool. Not sure why it's freezing. Maybe it's just my internet connection. Nope. Anyways, like I do like the IP a lot. Like I think like it's I do like the art. It does look cool, right? But like other than the art, like it's just oh, this one is quite cool. But like this is like the sad part about like NFTs sometimes, right? Like you're just a little bit dependent on like these fucking bozos, right? So like that's why it's so important to know like if the founder fucked off, like how do you mitigate the risk, right? Like is the brand big enough to where it might actually just be sustained by holders alone, right? I mean, like DGOT was that lucky. I'm sure that like even Matt Lats would be like that lucky. But with these smaller kind of collections, like Lily is another one. Very cool art. Like I like the art a lot. I just believe that the founder is like a sad excuse for a human, not gonna lie. But I do like the art. Just make sure, like, whenever I'm telling like the art is cool and I'm saying like the project is bad, that obviously means that I don't think it's a good buy in whatever way, shape, or form. Make your own decisions, right? Like if you look at this and you feel like, you know what, I don't care, I want a profile picture this, then that's up to you. Like it really is. But like equally, I don't think you're ever gonna get your money's worth with that one, for sure.
It was literally like,
You know what, guys? It's Friday night and I've been live for what, an hour and a half? I think I'm gonna call it. I appreciate you tuning in though, for sure. On to the next one. Yo, JMOS, I was literally just like turning off the stream, my man. How are you doing? Yeah, I'll talk to you soon, brother. I mean, like, I'll probably be live this weekend as well. Not quite sure about the timing, etc., but we'll make it work. I'll update you guys for sure once we have more intel. Has the mint actually been confirmed to be Saturday, Jemos, for Primevals? Oh yeah, no, there you go. So yeah, folks, let's see. I'll keep you guys in the look. 5 p.m. EST. I mean, that's rather late. I mean, like, jeez. I don't have like any other option than to cover it though. But I'll tell you this much, like, it is tough. Yeah, we'll see. I haven't even like staked like any one of them. I've told myself I really want to set this one out, to be honest with you, and see what gives. But hey, we'll see. We'll see. I'm gonna cover it. If anything, I'll have like the magician's hat on, etc., etc. I'm definitely gonna like cover the all the mints, right? Like it's gonna be interesting to see what it's gonna be like, for sure. But yeah, anyways, like guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. On to the next one. Like stream has been like a little slower, but you know what? Like it's Friday night, right? Like we're like Friday, like in general. So on to the next one. Thank you so much, and I am burring out. Bye.